everybody, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. If you're new to my channel, hi, hello there. My name is Henna and welcome to my YouTube digital diary. But today we're talking about 2026, journaling ideas, vision boards, and so much more. So grab a pen and paper or your Pinterest board and take a seat as we start this video. Aren't you glad that you reside in a hell and in the skies? Nobody and everything. Okay, so as we know, 2026 is this huge time of 2026. January is this huge time of year where we try to rebrand, recreate, resurrect ourselves from the previous year. As the year always comes to an end, we end up getting in this slump, and it's not pretty and it always ends up sucking. Therefore, when January comes around, new beginnings, new routines, a whole new version of yourself becomes. And I believe that it's not a new version, it's just a refresh version. Not a rebrand, but a renewal. And these are the things that I did to prep for 2026, goal wise, mentally, so on and so forth. The whole shebang. So let's get started. So, first things first, I created Pinterest boards. I'll enter it here. But I made a vision board Pinterest board. And essentially, what it contained wasn't like, I want a purple Lamborghini and I want to marry Drew Starkey.
Nice.
Although he is a hunk. But no, literally, I decided to make it concise. I wanted everything to have a flow to it. So it had multiple themes. It had a theme of finance, a theme of education and business, a theme of growth, a theme of religion, a theme of travel. So these were the big things that I wanted for 2026. So like you can see it in my vision boards, which is I made a small one right here. So here y'all are. Here's a looky. So on this vision board, I have a lot of motivational quotes because I took collages that I made, insert here, and I printed them out as photos, snipped them all up, and bada bing, bada boom, we have this mini vision board collage. So on here, I just have a lot of quotes, things I want to achieve, nothing too serious because this is all just usually this is all not even usually. This is all motivational quotes and then like a couple of pictures thrown in here and there, like of Korea, Japan, the World Cup, a Chloe Paddington bag. It's all over the place. And this doesn't really show one clear, concise overall flow or idea. However, the ones behind me do. So this one right here, it shows my financial growth, my social media growth, and my travel goals. Because here's the idea. This is where the flow chart comes in. And maybe I'll draw it on screen. I don't know yet. We'll see. But it goes social media growth right here goes to money made. Because if I grow on social media and I get these brand deals and my YouTube channel grows and my TikTok grows and so on and so forth and I get these collabs and PR and whatever, that gives you monetary gain. Also, I'm going to still have a job, so it's not like I'm fully relying on social media yet, but inshallah soon. But basically, everything that I do on social media, I want that to give me a monetary growth or gain. After that, that monetary ship name, gain or growth is going to contribute to my travel goals because I want to travel in the year of 2026 and fake it till you make it. Law of attraction, people. I am going to travel and I don't care what anyone says. I'm going to travel. 2026, I'm going to have like a highlight of every place I go to, inshallah. So that is all here. And it just says 2026 vision board, like right there. And the Charlie XCX print from the Brat album. Great album, by the way. Now on this one isn't more of a concise, clear idea. It's more of just religious. So in that center right there, there's a word. It is tawakkul. Tawakkul just means roughly having trust in God in your matters. Basically, I'm just going to let go and let God. And everything that happens because of God. Period. We're done. And in that sense, it's not, oh, I have to do this, this, and this. Yes, I have to work hard, but also I'm trusting that it's going to come to me anyways. Because think about it. This is my level of delusion. So strap in your seatbelts and listen in. I think that personally, if someone who does nothing good, steals from like a ton of people, is so politically corrupt and morally corrupt and has no sense of ethic or morals, is able to have billions and billions and billions of dollars, I too can have billions and billions, not even billions, I don't even want that much money, but like hundreds and hundreds of dollars if I put my mind into it. Okay? For instance, here. You can't really see here, but that's fine. I don't even want to overwhelm y'all for real. But here, I have a picture of a Porsche. That right there is a Porsche on top of money, and next to it is gold. And it says, just like with prayer and God, you can get to it, period. But that, under it is school goals. Why? Because if I work hard in school, and I get my degree, and I get my job, and I start making money, and I have enough money, I can be able to get myself a Porsche. I can get myself gold. I'll have money. So school equates that. And then next to it's just a bunch of religious posts or motivational quotes. So like religion/motivation. And that person right there in that corner is Emina's Not Okay. Now here's what I saw. I saw this one girl talking about how she had SZA on her vision board for some reason. She was just like, I put SZA there because I felt like it. And I love SZA. She's amazing. Great person, plus a baddie. But anyways, she had SZA on her vision board, and she was just like, I just put it there for some reason. And SZA interacted with her post, and that was what skyrocketed her career. So for me, I have Emina's Not Okay because I personally want to have growth like hers. I want to have success like hers. MashaAllah, I do not see her with any evil eye. She has such success and such growth, and she's such a like beautiful person inside and out. And I want to be able to radiate that energy. Therefore, she's on there. And right next to that, if you see that little like photo strip, like right there, that's a photo of me because I want to grow into such a beautiful type of person like Emina. So that's my vision board rant. You have to have intention in anything you make, honestly. That was my watch. It's 9 p.m. Oh, we're on a roll. Last time my video was like at 1 a.m. But anyways, I'm going to be editing till 1 a.m. But anyways, growth, and intention. You got to have intention behind everything you make. Whether you're religious or not, your intention on what you do will give you such like personal gain. Like, let me explain to you. Let's see. One time, I really shouldn't be bragging about this, but it's fine. One time I saw this homeless man or unhoused man. He was standing outside of a 7-Eleven and he was asking for change, and I don't carry cash. I literally don't have cash myself. And I was like, you know what? Today's like basically the last day of semester. Let me get him a cup of coffee. So I asked him, like, do you want anything? He was just like, a cup of coffee. I was like, do you want any cream or sugar? He was like, just some sugar. I got him the stuff. I go to check out and I put my number in for points, and he says, do you want to use your points to redeem a free coffee? I did not have to pay for a thing. I didn't pay for anything because my intention was, oh, I want to help this man so he can be warm because it's cold. That was it. My intention was to help, so I didn't even have to pay. Therefore, your intentions set the mood. I kid you not. So you have to think of your like intentions. And I always say advice and then I personally never take it to myself. But like your intentions truly do matter. Now, that's enough of our vision board section. Next, we're moving into journals. So, in our journal section, I have 2 journals personally that I use. So, I have one that is my junk journal. That is the one we're going to be talking about first. So, this is here. This is my junk journal. It's just this pink, look at those nubs that I call fingers. Holy. Okay. This is my journal. She is so cute. She is so quaint. This charm I got from a hijab package from Oryx Origins. Love them. Their scarves are such great like material. If you're a hijabi watching this, get from Oryx Origins. Plus, it's low-key affordable. I say low-key because I think I paid like $12 for the hijab and then shipping. But this is my journal. It's just a pink gingham print journal, regular inside. And funny enough, back onto the topic of intentions, but first let me show you my first page. This is the first page of my journal. That's a photo of me wearing my Oryx Origins hijab. Sponsor me. That's an ad. It's an ad. You're like, why'd the lights go out? But this is it. This is just it's a picture strip of me, sunny angels, trinkets, cuteness, whimsicalness. Because here's the thing, I realize the way you start off your journal is the way you kind of interpret your life. People, if you lost your journal and someone picked it up on the street, that's how it's going to reflect of you. So if it's all just darkness and ugh and emo and whatever, that's what people are going to interpret off of you, and that's not the best thing. My previous journal, it was mostly just junk journaling, creativity, so on and so forth, but I would rant in there often. And like if you check any writing, it's mostly just rants. And that's not good. I shouldn't be doing that. But it's a good way to vent it out. So better to do it on a journal page than to a person. Like talk to them about it. So the first official page of my journal, it's an intentions page. So it just literally says like, dear God, thank you. You have blessed me greatly over many of those whom you have created. Please, God, bless me with the life that is rooted in peace, in barakah, and in purpose. Amen. And then just positive affirmations. That is the first page. The page right after it is about growth for 2026. And then look, hold on, I'm really proud of this. I know. Super cool. But it literally just says like I want to work on being more positive. This is a little like rant about being lonely and how I want to be in love. But that's why would we want that? And then this one just says like do it for your younger self. That's a picture of baby me, and then we're going to get into the 2026 stuff. So 2026 ins and outs. I'm going to tell you my own personal ins and outs. So my ins for 2026. Whoa. My ends for 2026. Manicures, positive affirmation, long showers, reading books, physical media, reading more Quran, which is our religious book as Muslims, self-care and love, thinking before talking, regulating my money. All right, that's it for my ends. My outs are negative self talk, gossiping, venting, binge eating, bed rotting, stressing myself too much, comparing myself, complaining, feeling anxiety and guilt. And then on the bottom, I have two little positive quotes because you have to fill stuff up with positivity. And I feel like I want to become more of a positive person. I feel like I've always been seen as negative, so I want to change that. This just says, make your heart your prettiest thing about you. The bad days will be over soon, and if it feels like the end, it isn't. Then the next page, just my goals at the moment. So, manage my stress, become more kind, stop judging people, learn to manage my finances, be more comfy being alone, aka going out solo. Basically, giving myself an excuse to go out and spend more money. Uh, get 100K on my YouTube, inshallah, and start being more positive. Then my wishes for 2026. Now, these 3 straight consecutive pages have just been about my overall goals. And this is the layout. So my goals and then my wishes. It's a little birthday cake. My wishes are being more content with me, be more kind, self-care, go to Japan, Korea, New York, be as successful as Amina as well as sweet, become a popular niche content creator. And then after that is a little printed out version of my vision board instead of like having to like do a whole nother collage in my notebook because it will not survive that Mod Podge. And then lastly for 2026, everything else is just kind of like positivity and whatnot. This one I low-key glued a lot of stuff, so it kind of looks weird. But honestly, this was worth it. Look at this. Let me just brag about this layout page. Is that not cute? It's all Smiskies. I'm so happy. I literally ordered a phone case. Again, why do I sound Canadian? I previously recorded this video and I sounded so Canadian. I was like, record. You got the point. I sounded Canadian. I sounded like our neighbors upstairs. But what's it called? My 2026 bingo. You can take this idea. I saw it on TikTok and I just used like this spare piece of scrap and I used it and it's so freaking cute. And I made the theme like all goldfish and ocean and aquarium because I felt like orange and blue go so well together. So I just said like visit a farmer's market, try at least 5 cafes, go on more solo dates, get more piercings, go to New York and have so much fun, go to an unknown thrift store because that's where I'm gonna find my Chloe Paddington. Make a photo book. Wild card. Wild card is like, go crazy, guys. Stay bud. Donate to a cause. Go to the gym more. Host a theme. Host. Dun Dunderman like Toronto fam. What am I on about, bro? I'm just gonna put like a maple syrup or the Canadian flag, just going like that. Host a themed dinner party, save up a big amount, go to the movies in person, use more physical media, and go to Houston with the girls. That's literally it. That's all I have. And then everything else is just like my December snail mail, a sticker sheet. This is just a book of whimsy because I feel like we have lost the plot as a country. We have become so like when I don't even watch the news anymore and I'm like the most political person I know. Like I'm the most radical that I know. But that is all for this journal. It's just positivity and pink. Pink and positivity. But I need to start bringing it with me more often. I also ordered a whimsical bag. Ew. In all honesty, I've been eyeing it for months and I don't want it to go away and then I'll be like, ugh, I wish I bought it. No, I bought it. I'm like, I'm standing on business. Now, this next notebook is the Vogue notebook. This is the notebook that I write in. I'm over here like, how do you write like you're running out of time? Writing day and night like you're running out of time. Writing every night and we need to survive. Colombia, mi encanto. Okay, first page of this notebook is a 2026 vibe check because you need to get your vibe in check. The Measley brothers said so. So I'm just gonna read you the questions that I wrote and not my answers because that's low-key kind of intimate and take me out to dinner first. So I said, I need to fix my posture. I said, what energy do I want this year to carry? One habit I'm done tolerating. What's one lesson from the last year I refuse to forget? A place I want to travel. Someone who inspires me and why. I literally just went on like a whole rant about Amina. This is all about Amina because I look up to her. She's so amazing. She's like a big sister, low-key. What do I want my relationships to look like? And this is not about romance. Take that idea, crumple it up, and Kobe Bryant it because heck no. And then I said something I want to learn this year. Then I have a second page which is just in 2026 I will ... So basically I put like in 2026 I'll be mindful of my health, etc. In 2026 I'll leave my impulsiveness behind, etc. In 2026 I will travel. In 2026 I'll fill up my cup more. In 2026 I'll be more thankful and content. In 2026 I'll create more than I consume. In 2026 I'll be a successful content creator. And then the next page is just like a journal entry. And I realize positive affirmations low-key work. Like if you say like good things keep happening to me. I said it one day, like for 2 days in a row. I got free Dutch Bros. I kid you not, I'm not even lying. The guy asks me a question, my YN moment. Let me tell you about my YN moment. I pull up to Dutch Bros barefaced. Mind you, I'm wearing a little bit of concealer and blush and mascara right now because I look dead. I pull up barefaced and I have just my Aeropostale's, not Aeropostale, my Hollister striped sweater and jeans. That's it. I pull up in my mom's car. She drives a Beamer. And the guy, he asked me, first, I didn't even freaking see him. It was this, I thought this girl that I went to school with was going to be taking my order. I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, I saw her in the hallways occasionally. And no, he pops out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, who is you? I'm Pam. Who are you? Anyways, he literally goes, hey, how are you? I'm like, good. I say, oh, hi, how are you? He goes, good, good. I got a question for you. You have a what for me, sir? I don't, no. But I'm like, yeah. He goes, have you gotten in trouble for your license plate being in your window? I was like, no, I've never gotten in trouble for it. My mom's never gotten in trouble for it. My dad, he's got like a warning about it once. Why? He goes, well, you know, I'm getting a new car and it's kind of like a sports car. And I was like, oh, is it like a Supra? Mind you, I am not a car person. I know zilch, zero, nada, cero, cipher about cars. I know nothing about cars. I pulled that out of Mary Poppins' bag and said, hopefully I got it right. So, because I was like, guys my age, he's dressed baggy. Bro's car must be like a Supra. I profiled him as I was like, oh, are you getting a Supra? He goes, oh, no, I'm getting a GTR 86. Do you know that? I'm like, yeah, yeah. I don't know that car. I Googled it when I got home. It's a nice car. I look, he had the image of the car because I was like, okay, it's got to be like a Toyota, like the sportsy Toyotas. And he's like, no, it's a GTR 86. And I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, that's such a nice car. He goes, yeah, yeah. I was like, no, I get it why you wouldn't want to have like a license plate on the front. It'd ruin the aesthetic, yada, yada, yada. He's like, yeah, I just don't want to get in trouble. I was like, well, are you going to mod the car? He was like, no. I was like, yeah, because if you're going to mod it and have like really illegal tints, they'll pull you over for your tints, then see the license plate, and then it's going to be citation after citation. And we wouldn't want that. And he was like, yeah, you're right. Blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, the conversation ends. He goes, thank you so much. I'm like, no problem. He's like, what can I get started for you today? I'm like, I want a Rebel blended. He was like, okay, I got you. I was like, okay, how much? He goes, no, I got you. I was like, what? He goes, it's on the house. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And he's like, yeah, you can just pull up. And then I pulled up and I was like, what just happened? I couldn't stop giggling in my car. I was like, oh my God, I got free Dutch Bros. Whoa, spend that $7 elsewhere. Now, let's get back to the Vogue notebook. And then another thing that I have written is 2026 side quests. Listen, people, we can't keep putting our side quests. Oh, go to a new bar. Oh, go to a new cafe. Sure, go to new cafes, support small businesses, boycott Starbucks. Yes. But what do you mean go to a pottery class? Gun to my head, gun would go off. Go to a Starbucks. Who wants to go to Starbucks? Don't get me started. Pardon. Oh my God, tu peux. I don't speak French, actually. I just like French. Anyways. Here's my side quest list. So take inspiration, baby girl. It says go to a nearby city, aka Austin and Houston. I'm going to Houston with the girls. I have the itinerary planned. We don't have the Airbnb, the driver, or the date, but the itinerary's there. Don't play. I do not play. And then it's like every time you go out, take a photo booth, pick if available. Trust. Did that last time I went out with my sister. We went to Carrollton, which is basically Korea in Texas. And it's basically K-Town. It's just a predominantly Asian community. And not only Korean, Asian, like South Asian, East Asian, West Asian, so on and so forth. And I took a photo pic there, and it was really cute. Then go to a cafe and try a new food or drink. I don't know if I'm neurodivergent or neurospicy, but I can't change my food. Like, I can't change it. I'm someone who doesn't change what she eats. This video is becoming a little bit long, so let me speed this up. Go to an outdoor activity you've never tried, so aka horse riding. I don't like hiking though. I hate hiking. See at least 4 movies in theaters and save the tickets. I am such a big ticket saver. I still have the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse ticket in my journal, like my other journal. Read 1 book a month plus read in a new location. So like that's a bonus. So like a bonus point for myself if I read in a new location. So like let's say I start reading Frankenstein on campus, new location unlocked. Boom. Get new piercings bonus if you get more than one. So like a double helix. I want to get that next, inshallah. Have a picnic or gathering with friends. I wanted to say every month, but I feel like that low-key gets expensive. So just have a gathering with friends. Wear more fun outfits and experiment with color. I'm still experimenting with color, but like if you knew me in 2020 to 2021, I did not know how to dress. It was horrific. And then post on YouTube consistently and don't give up. Inshallah, here I am. Book a flight and explore. Period. Because I want to go out, and I will go out, and I will be exploring, and you will be getting those vlogs. Don't even stress. When I go to Houston, vlog. Go on a girls trip to Houston. Yes. Yes. Guess who was my top YouTuber for 2025? Peyton King. Be more positive when going on a hike. Let me tell you, I am the worst person to hike with. I will complain. My knees start hurting. My feet start hurting. Last time I hiked 5,000 feet in the air, like we were on a mountain. Bro, I was wearing Adidas. What are they called? Superstars. Adidas Superstars with thin socks. And I get altitude sickness. I was nerfed on that trip, bro. It's like minus HP, minus HP, minus HP. Then we have try new makeup styles and be creative. I really want to, like, Sophia Sinot. She's Sinot, because it's Sinot. So Sinot or Sinot. She is Zara Larson's makeup artist, and she is so good. She has changed the makeup game because everyone was doing boring makeup looks, and it was just clean girl this and clean girl that, and it's like, I'm gagged. I don't want that. I want fun. I want colors. Personally, I like seeing it. Would I wear it? 50-50. I don't really go out that much. And the last one is go to more events that are free/paid. So 2025, I went to PandaFest. I was going to film and post it, but it got overwhelming. And we were only there for 2 hours. And there was, like, I spent like $30. I had a friend spend like almost 100 in between her and her sister. Crazy. But we all went in like a group of sisters, except for one girl. But like we went in a group of sisters, and that was really fun. So I want to go to more events. And there's like an event upcoming. It's called like the Hot Girl Market, and it's like a Y2K used like thrifting and so on and so forth. And it's all just baddies. And I want to go so badly, and I think it's free, and it's in Dallas. And I told my friends we're going to this, and they're like, okay. So yeah, inshallah. But that is my video. I hope you guys can take some inspiration from this. I feel like I'm a very straightforward person when it comes to this type of stuff. It's all just for fun. It's all fun and games. I feel like people have monetized on journals, like a traveler's journal. Do I want it? Yes. Am I going to get it? No. $100 in for what? And I feel like it's so wasteful. But like, these are my 2 journals for 2026. I'm trying to get a thumbnail, so this looks really awkward. But like, these are my 2 journals. So yeah. But essentially, I just want to be more adventurous. I want to have more experiences and fun in 2026 because I feel like 2025 was a lot of new experiences for me and I enjoyed it so much. I was in student council and I totally recommend it. If you're still in high school, do student council at least your senior year and try to get an officer position because I got an officer position even though I like low-key suffered. It was so fun. We had so much fun at new events. We made so many new friends that I'm still in contact with today. And like I went out with one of them in the summer. Her name's Delaney. I love her. She's like sunshine on this earth. But I say just like live it out. You only have one life, live it. And like you need to live for yourself and not others because if you try pleasing others or living up to other standards or trying not to step on any toes your entire life, you're not going to do anything. You're going to be stuck in your place and you're going to look at people and be like, I wish I could do that. Like I kept on looking at like so many young influencers and I was like, I won't be able to do that. And now I'm like, I'm going to do it and I'm going to succeed and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. So it's all just intention and mindset. But again, I hope you guys can take some inspiration from what I did. And it's never too late to do any of this. I think that 2026 is just the year of growth and experimentation. So you do you, have fun. Thank you so much for being in my digital diary for today. Love y'all and hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.